The truth about university. University is single-handedly one of the biggest scams, and we all agree. I don't care if you're left wing, right wing, center, it doesn't fucking matter. University in the United States is single-handedly one of the biggest scams, frauds perpetrated on the American people since the dawn of man. And I'll tell you why. There's no way on earth that a degree, 4 years of education, should indebt you 120 grand, 60 grand, 50 grand. It's fucking unbelievable. 70% of Americans have less than $1,000 in their bank account, and somehow they're supposed to pay down the debt of some bullshit university degree over their entire life. The reason this exists, ladies and gentlemen, is for a very simple reason. You want your workforce, as an institution, as a government organization, you want your workforce to be slaves. So what you do is you tell them you have to go through an accreditation process where you are accredited into the marketplace. This accreditation process will indebt you for the rest of your fucking life, and that is how we keep you working 9 to 5 in the workforce from the moment you are 22 all the way to the moment you retire at 65. And what do you have to show for it? Some bullshit ass 401k, a couple coins, maybe a nice house if you're lucky on the lake, and that's about fucking it. You took all your life, you studied, right? The first 18 years of your life you studied. The next 4 years, you went to some bullshit university degree, taught most likely by people who've never done shit, become indebted, and then work the next 40 years to pay off the last mistake that you made of 4 years. Does that sound like a sensible, intelligent life? The answer is no. And the beauty about the internet has democratized information. It has democratized your ability to learn at a massive level, at your own rate, and for a fraction of the cost. If you're considering university, unless it's some sort of technical degree, or unless you're trying to go into some sort of field which requires by law specific degrees, such as accounting to become a CPA, such as, passing your bar exam to become a lawyer, these things you have to go through the game, right? It's the name of the game, you have to go through it, period, point blank. It is what it is. You want to be a doctor, you want to be a neurosurgeon, you got to go through the bullshit. But if you're not, if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to be a businessman, you do not need this stuff. You do not need university. So if your parents are sitting there and being like, yo, you got to go to university. Okay, perfect. Let's make a fucking deal, mom and dad, because at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, it's your life, right? It's your life. I don't care what relationship you have with your dad, with your mom. At the end of the day, when they die, it's you by yourself, right? You and the person in the mirror. And every decision that you make, especially at a young age, like university, the decision of becoming indebted for the rest of your life, you got to carry that burden, not your parents.